Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. This is a get ready with me using my most affordable drugstore products that are better than high end. So first I'm going with a primer. This is the Soft Focus Glow Drops and it's by the brand Loreal. It does exactly what it says. It makes your skin soft and it makes you glow. I got mine in BoxyCharm, but you can get on Amazon for $20 or Blue Mercury. It's not exactly considered drugstore, but it's a really good product. Then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. This foundation is just so perfect. It's so light but full coverage. I have oily skin and it lasts all day. I love how it's very liquidy, so it's so easy to blend out. It wears very nice. It's just so great. I used to use the NARS Radiant foundation. And this is just so much better, honestly. It is so much better and I just love it. And I've been trying high-end foundations and nothing has been striking my fancy like this. This is just so good and I love it and I won't be changing it anytime soon. So for concealer, this is the Incognito Wet n Wild Concealer and this is $3.99 at Target. It is so good. I literally just picked this up. I was like, I'm just going to try it. It's $3.99. If I don't like it, it's $3.99. And it's just has not left my hands since. I use it every day. I absolutely love it. It wears so well. It's so good. I've heard plenty of YouTubers rave about it, and they're so right. It's just the best concealer for $3.99. You can't beat it. And I've just been using it every day since. So yeah, I really do think it's better than higher end concealers because there's full coverage, it's super affordable, and I just highly, highly recommend it. My absolute ride or die favorite under eye setting powder is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow in the shade Light. This stuff is just so good. I have some deep creases under my bottom eyelid, and so I have a hard time with creasing. And I swear with this powder, it's just life-changing. My creasing is just not as obvious with this. And I've tried other powders. I just go back to this. I love it. I love the glow. I love the wear. I love the softness. It's not drying. And it's just so great. It's $8 and I definitely use this over anything else. It's my favorite. In fact, I don't touch anything else besides this for setting my under eyes. Next for setting powder, this is Spun. I know, Spun. I was so not ever gonna try this until I was in a wedding and the makeup artist set my face with this, and I swear my face just looks so good in all the pictures. I just couldn't get enough of it, and I was like, wait, you used Spun? That's the setting powder that you use? Shocked. So I bought my own. It has lasted so long. It's $5.99 or $4.99. It's just so great. So I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with my bronzer. This is Seaside by NARS. This is the only product in this tutorial that's not drugstore. This has been my go-to bronzer and I just love it. But for drugstore bronzers, I owned a bunch of Milani ones. They were expired, so I got rid of them. But Milani has some fantastic bronzers. And so yeah, this Seaside by NARS has just been my go-to. So I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring with that. So for blush, I'm going in with Milani Luminoso. Do I need to say more? This is the best blush ever. I love this blush. I completely used up my previous one, and this is my second one, and I still use it all the time. It's just so great, and it just looks so good on everybody, and I just love, love this blush. And yeah, this is comparable to the NARS blushes. I would say it's better or as good as the NARS blushes, and it's just such a good product. Next is a highlighter by Wet n Wild. This is the Precious Petals Megaglo highlighter. It's so good. I'm obsessed with the Becca highlighters, and this one is just as blinding as that one. It's not better than the Becca highlighters, but it is just as pigmented and beautiful. I would put my Becca highlighters over this one, but it's still like in the same ballpark, I would say. It's really good. So for eyeshadow, this is the BH Cosmetics BFF palette, and I got mine from Ulta. I just really liked the color selection and it had amazing ratings. So I bought mine from Ulta, but they don't sell it at Ulta anymore. They sell it at BH Cosmetics for $24. And this palette is so good. I'm shocked because I like bought BH Cosmetics palettes like 5 years ago and they were not that good. They have really stepped up their game because this palette is so good. I was like completely shocked. I just absolutely love this palette, and I really like using the neutrals for everyday crease shades, but the shimmers and the pigmented pops of color, like I was just blown away. It's so good, and I have one tutorial so far with this, but I plan on making more. And yeah, it's just such a good palette. BH Cosmetics really shocked me. So I highly recommend trying out this palette, and I'm probably going to try out a few, like some others of theirs because it was just so good. Way to go, BH Cosmetics. I'm then going to go in with like the neutral gold shimmer in this palette. It just applies so easy and so pigmented. I was just absolutely shocked. And then I'm just going to create this like everyday smoky eye. I'm then going to pop a little bit of that highlight Precious Petals into my inner corner. So I don't have the CoverGirl brow pencil in this video because I like ran out and didn't replace it. But the CoverGirl brow pencil is phenomenal. Highly recommend it. But right here, I'm using the OFRA brow pencil. OFRA, I don't want to consider drugstore, but it was also really good. I got it like a BoxyCharm, and it's like my backup pencil, but the CoverGirl brow pencils are phenomenal. So for lips, I'm going in with NYX Sandstorm lip liner. This is such a good lip liner. I love NYX lip liners. I own so many. I feel like you can never go wrong. They're super affordable and they're so good. So I would say I use this one just as much as my KKW Beauty ones. And so I would say it's as good as the KKW Beauty ones, but I still pick my KKW Beauty pencils over this. So I'm just going to fill in my entire lip with this pencil. It's like a pinky nude taupe shade. And yeah, I'm just going to fill in my entire lips with this. Next, I'm gonna go with Bamboo by Morphe. This is like my trick. This is like a flesh colored lip liner. And so I just apply it to the middle and then blend it out with my finger, and it creates this perfect nude ombre effect. And yeah, this is a Morphe product. It's super affordable, and I highly recommend doing that to get your lips to pop. Then I'm going in with Colourpop So Juicy Lipgloss. This is the shade She's Here, and this is a plumping gloss, and I apply that to the center. This is a dupe for KKW Beauty Kim's Classic. I want to make a video on dupes because I'm obsessed with dupes. I usually use like Maybelline defina-line if I'm going to use a drugstore eyeliner, but I didn't have any at the moment, so I'm using this Dose of Colors Dark Roast eyeliner. And then I'm going with some mascara. This is L'Oreal Million Lashes. L'Oreal has the best drugstore mascaras, hands down. Lash Paradise is another one of my top favorites, but I'm using like the Million Lashes one. And then I'm going with some Morphe setting spray. Morphe setting spray is phenomenal. You need to try it. So good. And that completes this look. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please comment down below videos you would like to see, and be sure to hit the like button.